Welcome back, and with this section we will start to make a C-factor map. There are several equations to calculate C-factor. This one, but this is considered to be old. Also the latest equations for C-factor globally, which was first done by Vatandaslar in 2017, this formula, and the next one is done by Dojon, this formula. So mostly this formula of globally used, and also this formula made by KNIJFF et al. In 2000, used for European countries. So we will use actually both of them, this formula exponential and this formula, because our study area also can be considered as moderate Mediterranean climate, in Mediterranean climate continental zone. So we need at first to process NDVI for our study area, and this is a formula of NDVI in case you don't know: near infrared minus red and near infrared plus red. So we need both of these bands to process NDVI, and for this we will use Landsat images for year 2020 for our study year. So there are several options to download Landsat images. You can download it from the Earth data, like those we downloaded Aster images. And there are some other options to download Landsat images, some sources, but I prefer this one, remotepixel.ca, Canadian website, to download images for Landsat 8, Sentinel-2 and CBRS-4. What is the convenience of the source? You don't need to register for this website, and you can download it totally for free, and there is other options that facilitates our work. So this is our actual study area, and you can see that 4 Landsat images overlapping with each other, covering this our study area, and we need to download them also. It's 152 31, 152 33, 151 31, and 151 32. So we need to create a folder, name it Landsat, and within this folder we will create another four folders: 31, 153, 32, and the same is with 152 31, 152 32, and we should download all of them because none of these images cover our study area totally, so we need to download them all and then mosaic them. So let's start from this one. So I just click to this grid, and now see it's showing the latest satellite.
Hey guys, if you liked the video, please consider supporting the channel by purchasing online courses via my Udemy's profile, JS Lab. Here you can find multiple courses regarding JS remote sensing. The link to the profile is below.
To this image, and now it shows all the images, Landsat images for the grid 153 31 for all years for the Landsat, starting from 2013. So the latest one is 2013, and the oldest one, sorry, is 2013, and the latest one is 21. So I need for the year 2020, but it's not always necessary to download images for the exact year you're working with. For instance, there can be no a good quality image for this year, and you can download it for 2021 or 2090 or even 2080. So difference between several years doesn't make a huge change in land cover. So I need to download image for the peak of the vegetation period. It's from the late April to the late June or in July also. So preferably to download images for the same month, because still the peak of vegetation changes, and the differences in months also can be significant. For instance, if you're comparing April and July, you can see that within 3-4 months vegetation cover significantly changes in some areas. So preferably to download images for several grids, for instance 150, 331 and 32 for the same months. So this cloud cover is okay, 5 and 44. Do not download cloud cover images more than, for instance, 8% or 9%. So it's too huge, and a cloud overlaps the land surface and shows errors in classification and NDVI. So I just click to it and see it shows all the bands, layers that this image has, from the coastal to also metadata, and also this quality assessment. So we need metadata, we don't need quality assessment, and we don't need panchromatic image. The rest one is okay. We will use them also while calculating P factor, but for the NDVI we need also near infrared and red. So just click, open in a new tab, and see it shows the image automatically. You should download. You go to for instance the folder you saved, and just click OK and wait until it will totally download. So repeat the same steps with other bands. You can download actually all of them if you need them in the future, for instance. And please do not forget to download metadata. It's in TXT file. You just click save as, and it's in TXT file. So we will use it during the radiometric correction. So repeat the same steps for all of your image grids. In my case it's 4 images. For instance, you may have only 1 image that totally covers your study area. You may have 6 images that totally cover your study area. Anyway, repeat the same steps and save it in separate folders, all the layers. And in the next videos we will use radiometric correction at first, and then composite bands and mosaic and cut study area, and only at the latest stage we will calculate NDVI and C factor.
Hey guys, if you liked the video, please consider supporting the channel by purchasing online courses via my Udemy's profile, JS Lab. Here you can find multiple courses regarding GIS remote sensing. The link to the profile is below.